Okay, I think we are live. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, we are live on the internet. Super stoked. Here we are. I'm going to refresh my pages and get everything set up here because I need to set this stuff up. So let's do that. What's up, Ultimate Jedi? What's up, John TDL? And I mean, not TDL. That's a different, totally huge YouTuber. What's up, Sound of Tech? What's up, bro? Let's pop out my chat. Got my pop out chat over here. Awesome. Okay, we are ready to go live. Awesome. What's up? Hello, Stella Films. Welcome to the live stream. School? What do you mean by school? It's Sunday. It's 8 p.m. You're in a different time zone than me, and my Twitter is blowing up. Thanks, Sound Attack. You a savage. Blowing up my Twitter. Got them notifications. Yeah. Do you know D-Way? Do you know D-Way? Jedi, I don't know if I know the way. I guess it will all depend what the way is. I think that's an important thing here. I mean, what is the way? And you need to teach me the way. So, let's see. It's Monday for you, Stella. Well, I am sorry for you that you have to deal with Monday. I hate Mondays, so I feel you. Okay. What's up, Guy Van Netta? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? You just moved to Premiere. Thoughts? Why did you... Okay, I didn't change to Premiere. I have not changed to Premiere yet. I am playing with changing to Premiere because my hair, there we go. My hair's not really working right now. I don't really like Premiere at the moment. Premiere is really annoying me. So I can't export with the same color as I want to. So I don't understand why it's like I'm editing the color and it looks really good in Premiere. Like, I'm telling you, this color looks so much better in Premiere than I could ever get out of Final Cut. But the thing is that the export of the video sucks. Like, I'm not even joking. It looks so washed out. Like, it literally looks like this webcam footage that you're watching. The videos look like it sucks. I don't understand why it's doing that. And the issue with Premiere is obviously speed. I don't know. I've liked Premiere. I've used Premiere for many projects. Just for some reason, I've never had much luck with my personal YouTube videos and Premiere. I don't really know. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out, but I'm still trying to figure out if I want to switch to Premiere or Final Cut Pro. It's just all with the rebrand, haha. Kind of want to try out different things and really get a set style, because I've gone back and forth between the editing softwares throughout the past 2 months, so... You know, I just got off the phone with Randy. Randy Vasquez. You may or not know who he is, but he's a musician, and he's working with me to, like, make music for the channel. So, like, everything's gonna be so synced up. It's gonna be awesome, and everything's gonna just have a consistent flow. I'm super excited because I've been using Epidemic Sound for a really long time, and with the whole demonetization thing, I won't have that anymore. So, I needed music, and I'm tired of everyone using the same music, and I was just like, you know what? He makes some good stuff. I'm going to hit him up. So that's what I did. So he's pretty cool. Yes, I am paying Randy. Dem memes. What's up, Scottish guy? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, Carl Esteet Sambo Jambo? Welcome to the live Ultimate Jedi. Those dank memes. My man got them dank memes. A lot of my friends are obsessed with dank memes, but, you know, I don't completely get them, but whatever. You guys do your thing, but you know what I'm saying there. Not too bad. Half day, first day back at school camp tomorrow. You have school camp? I don't really know what that is. Monday for me, this will be the last Monday I can watch because school goes back tomorrow. I got you. I'm toying with the idea of maybe doing live streams earlier, or maybe some Saturdays instead of uploading a video doing live. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know. I don't know yet what I'm doing. Let's continue. You need to change to Premiere. The reason why I'm not wanting to change to Premiere is I like Premiere and Final Cut Pro. I don't really know which one to change with. I keep going back and forth between the two softwares. A lot of people keep telling me that I need to switch to Premiere, so I don't know. It's in the air. I'm playing with it. I've been playing with it throughout pretty much all day today in the midst of, you know, copying media to all these external hard drives because I'm pretty much full again. Haha, I need to learn how to compress my media. That's my biggest thing. Yeah, sorry, I think I told you that I am paying Randy to make original music for my channel. Thinking of using Epidemic Sound is great, the sound of tech, but the thing is that the issue with Epidemic Sound is that everyone uses Epidemic Sound. And there's some really good stuff on Epidemic Sound, and I plan on buying Epidemic Sound when I actually have the money to buy for the website, because the thing is that there's not a big need for me to get it right now, especially if I get composed music for my channel. So you should also look into Adobe After Effects. I have Adobe After Effects. I have the entire Adobe suite because since we're homeschooled, part of like the thing is that the dad can get the entire Creative Cloud for really cheap. So he gets it for like $3 a month or whatever, and we get everything. So it's really good. So what do you mean we can't use Epidemic Sound because of the new monetization rules? The new monetization rules pretty much. So I was signed with a network called Freedom. Don't be signed with a network. I learned that they're actually just out to take your money. Don't sign with a network if you're doing YouTube. They're not smart, and yeah, don't do that. But basically, as part of the Freedom Network, I had access to using Epidemic Sound, and I could use that for my videos. I can still till February like 15th or whatever, but basically I can use Epidemic Sound from there. But yeah, so now once I get kicked off monetization wise, I won't be able to do that. What format are you exporting as? That might be an issue. I was exporting at H.264, but I've been trying different things. I tried to make the project like not the composite window, but the timeline to be a QuickTime, like Apple ProRes, because I'm working on an iMac. So I don't know. So you guys you guys said that color depth setting it could be. I'm looking into it. The thing I like about Final Cut is that it just works. So let's talk about the rebrand. I got a lot of stuff I can't wait to show you guys. So I said this on Twitter. You guys have to follow me on Twitter at RealPaulGross. I post the littiest stuff over there. Gotta follow me on there. So basically, on Twitter, I've been teasing this rebrand-ish new kind of content. Since December, I've really been trying a whole lot of different things. Like I went from why you shouldn't buy the iPhone 10 to net neutrality. Like there was a whole lot of different topics that I covered in the past couple months that I was really kind of testing my waters to see what I can make videos on, what people respond to. Literally everything that I do is to teach me how to progress. So, quick question, will you re-upload this? I do not have time to watch now. This will be unlisted, so basically what you can do is just watch it on the unlisted. So it's not going to be re-uploaded public, but if you have the link, you can watch it later. So you can save the link and you can watch it later. It's up to you. Yeah, so basically, I have videos for this Monday. We have see Ultimate Jedi, Peace Man, knock some droids out, get those stormtroopers or whatever you do. Don't say Lydiast again, please, LOL. With Launchpad, I might be able to help with music if you need. Awesome, Logan, hit me up. But yeah, so Randy's really cool. Logan, you should totally check him out. He does some really awesome stuff music-wise. But basically, back to what I was saying. So I have videos planned for this Monday for the second episode of #AskPaul. I have a video on Wednesday, which is should you buy the 2015 5K iMac in 2018, blah, blah. It's all search-oriented. It's one of those videos for me that's going to get me on search, and it's going to help me in the future to get residual subscribers, if you know what I'm saying, because I haven't had those in a while, and I realized I need those. So I have a video, and that's going to get me really ranking in search. So if you search 2015 vs 2017, I'm literally the first thing that I'm going to be the first thing that comes up. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So I have a Wednesday video. Friday we have another episode of the Paul Gross Close Show. Don't know what that's going to be about yet. I normally film those on Thursdays. So news stories, people do bad things, so I decided to do videos on them. Awesome. So then on Saturday, I'll have the video explaining I'm leaving. So I'm going to take a week off. So I'm going to leave that next week, and I'll probably have an episode of my podcast. Because the podcast is very simple for me to do, and it also tells YouTube people are still watching my content. So I'll do that. I'll still have a live stream that Sunday, so I'll have videos this next week, have a week off, but I'll still have a live stream and a podcast, and then I may need to take another week off, but my plan is to then start back up in 2 weeks with like a complete rebrand, which will have original music for my channel. Hopefully Randy will do it. I think he will. He's just working on some other stuff for Front Page Tech. So basically, I'll have some music, original music. It's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna have, a refined style, a refined editing theme. So everything will be the same. So content in a couple weeks will look the same and feel the same as content in a couple months. It's going to be super awesome. The flow is going to be the same, and I'm really excited because I've been planning this for a while. Hello from Signifor. Awesome, dude. That's so awesome that you're from Signifor. Suck Mike Hook. Awesome. What's up? Hopefully, I don't know if I'm saying that right. You're going to have to tell me how to say your name. That is awesome. If someone already has hit 10,000 views and starts monetizing before February, will they be able to monetize after the rules are officially changed? Not that that will help me anyways. Yes and no. You have to, if someone already, because if now you can't get monetized if you have 10,000 views, because basically now there's because on the monetization thing, before they announced that, if you had 10,000 views, you could apply. But now you can't apply unless you have the new goal. So, no, if you have 10,000 views, you can't join now because they won't let you in, because then you're just going to be kicked off. Right now, we're in a grace period where basically anybody who's in gets to stay in until they get kicked out. And I will be leaving February 15th, but everyone else will be kicked out February 20th. The reason why I'm leaving 5 days early is because I requested to leave from my network, because this is no offense to the Freedom Network, but I really think they're trying to force keep their people in the network, and I really don't want to get tied in with them, and networks are just bad. Don't go into networks. They're really just, I don't know. I personally don't like networks. So yeah, that's my view on networks there. Anyone under, okay, sorry, I'm missing a whole lot. Yeah, the new rules don't apply by then. Yeah, you can't do that. What's up, Arlen's Life? Welcome to the live stream. Super glad you're able to join on here. What's up, Rory? Yo, what's up, everybody? Having conversations. This is awesome. See, that's my favorite thing. A lot of people get so mad about not caring about the numbers, but for me, numbers are literally the people that interact with each other. So it's really it's cool for me to see interaction. So every subscriber, it's not just a new number, it's the interactions that people can have with each other. And I think that's the coolest thing. But yeah, there's a whole lot to go with. Anyone under 1,000 subs, and yeah, I'm under 1,000 subs, dude. Most of us are under 1,000. Rory just hit, well, on his channel, not Rory, but Rory's channel, Cinematography Today, just hit 1,000 subscribers the other day, which is pretty cool. Congrats, man. Told you congrats on the Twitter. And Rory even got a cake. He got a cake for 1,000 subscribers. Dude, my family would probably just say, good job, Paul, get the next 1,000. So, yeah, good for you, man. I wish I could get cake, but I highly doubt that will happen. So, okay, let's go back. I'm on Spotty Wi-Fi ordering at the coast. What is the coast? Where is the coast? You keep calling it the coast, but what is the coast? I don't know. Paul, I'm interested. Have you got an email from YouTube about the partner changes? Yes, I have, and basically I'm getting kicked out, so there's no point of me staying. The thing is, for me, is that I'm making good content right now. This is the first time in my life I can really say, oh, wow, I actually am happy with the content that I'm making. I mean, there's always stuff better. I'm not completely happy with the color. I'm still working on color. But I'm kind of happy with the content that I'm making, and I really feel like now I've kind of refined my craft, and especially after this rebrand, the biggest thing that I'm waiting for is just a surge. I mean, that's literally all I'm waiting for. So I've really refined my skill. Super stoked for the future. I definitely think, I know I hate when people say 2018 is their year, because every year everyone says that, but I really do think this is going to be a good year for me. I mean, especially after, 2016 sucked, 2017 was good, and I feel like this year can be even better. So, It's gonna be awesome. What's up, D-Man? Welcome to the stream. I'm totally sorry, really sorry that this has been a long time. Good luck, Rory. Hey, congrats, everyone. Yay. You paid for the cake, Rory. Oh, my gosh. The Oregon Coast. Oh, okay. Quick question, Paul. What's your thought on Casey Neistat moving back to 1080p for more dynamic range, etc.? Casey Neistat, my man. Okay, I know you're not watching this live stream, but I just want to say, hey, really like your content. You're a really cool dude. You know, changing your hair for your daughter, that's pretty cool. So... Casey, buddy, 4K is the future of the YouTubes, okay? Do you want people watching your video in 5 years, like, looking at it like a little television? Like, I totally understand, buddy, that you're gonna want some more dynamic range, and it all depends, but you just had to go back to Canon. I don't understand why people are so... I like Canon, don't get me wrong, Canon has some good stuff, but... why aren't they not implementing 4K into their consumer cameras? I have no freaking idea. But, okay, Casey, buddy, I would definitely recommend staying 4K. I know you switched to 1080p, but personally, I don't go any below 1080p to get any more dynamic range. Just, guys, okay, stick with 1080p. So, should I get an SL2 or the G85? I don't know. Personally, I would get a G85. Rory might say otherwise, but I would get a G85 because you get the 4K, you get the image stabilization. The only pro to Canon, the Canon SL2 over the G85, is that it has a bigger sensor. I'm not kidding you. Canon is great, but I feel like you need a lot of money before you can get a great camera from Canon. I think the SL2 is a good camera, but I don't think it's worth not getting the G85. It all depends on what you want your image to look like. Once you have the money and build up that SL2, you'll probably get some. Okay, Canon has great color, but look at this. Look at this. It's all the color profiles. You can get crappy color from Canon if you do it wrong. It's all about learning how to use the color profiles on your cameras. Like my Panasonic G85, there's a couple color settings that you turn down, and it actually looks like real. Like you don't need to do any color correction to that, which I think is really awesome. Especially since I don't really want to do much color correction to my G85 footage because it's basically all it's for vlogging. So. Get the SL2, I don't know. I agreed. I really hope Canon goes 4K. I agree sometime soon, or they're gonna, Sony, okay, if you have the money, Sony is literally the dream camera for me. I would love a Sony camera. The difference is Sony doesn't have a flip screen. What the heck, Sony? Come on, you have, like, the best cameras, but not the best cameras for everything, but we'll do. Rory has an SL2. Canon has really good build quality. SL2 is awesome, but 4K is great. See, I actually think, does the SL2 have waterproof? I don't think it does, because the G85 is water resistant. So that's really cool. Let's see. Build quality is great. Like, for instance, my G85 is just like, it's like a freaking tank. But the thing is that it's not the best. Like, 4K wise, like, it's great, but every camera has a downside, and I feel like you have to pick and choose your battles, and that's why you should totally, if you're debating if this is your first camera, one of your first cameras, get the G85, because you're going to get IBIS, you're going to get that image stabilization. It's so awesome. Totally do that. Between Sony, Panasonic, and Canon, which do I choose for photography? The biggest thing, I don't know. Panasonic, no, because the thing is that Panasonic, they kind of are like good in all the aspects, as I said in my video. They're more like they want the same picture and video quality. That's what they're going for. So I would maybe Canon. I would totally do Canon. IBIS and Sony is not as good as Panasonic's. I agree. I think Panasonic has the best image stabilization out there. It's really good. Oh, OMG, what are we talking about? Hey, Randy. What's up, Randy? What's up, my man? Awesome. I'm glad you were able to join the stream. You're an awesome dude. ADD versus the G85. I don't know. it's hard. As I said, each camera you have to pick and choose your battles on what you want to deal with. Like Canon, you're going to have more of an issue with image stabilization, but like it all depends what you want. Do you want 4K? Do you want 1080p? You really need to like give a list of what the different features are and really see what you want. So that is your biggest thing. I know you already have an 80D, so you're not buying anything else. Hey man, you're in here. Thanks for the tweet. Gee. I just got a notification. Someone hacked my phone. Crap, got to go, Paul. Dude, I don't know. Okay, if you have an iPhone SE, I don't know how someone just hacked your phone unless you're an idiot and downloading everything you possibly can. So I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, what's up all day, every day? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, you can add battery grips to the G85 vs the SL2, but the problem is of the G85 because the 1460. Well, it's a 12 to 16 millimeter lens. When cropped to 4K, the crop makes it more like a 16 millimeter. With the Micro Four Thirds sensor on the Panasonic cameras, you get double. So a 14 millimeter turns out to be a 28 millimeter. So yeah, it's really cool. So like your 12 millimeter is really like a 24, and it's really, really, really cool. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely look at that with the crop. Yeah, but the thing is that 1080p isn't as cropped, so 4K does even more of a crop. But honestly, 12 millimeters on a Micro Four Thirds lens is really not that bad. It's really good. Rory Marion, Arlen's Life just subscribed to your channel. Awesome. Arlen's a pretty cool dude. Well, I just called you all day every day. Well, okay, Jacob, I'm sorry. All day every day is one of my friends, Jacob. Just say hi to him. Something just popped up in the code that said I'm in. Dude, okay. Let me give you like a phone talk, Rory. Don't ever click on pop-up ads, and they're all fake. So you're not gonna win a new iPhone 10 or an Xbox 360 if you enter. So then I had to restart my phone. That's better. Gotta head out. Just want to stop by real quick. Thanks, Randy, for stopping by. Peace, man. You're a savage. Yeah, I just wanted something wider than the 16 millimeter on my Sony, which is an APS-C sensor. Yeah, you're gonna have. Oh, geez, if you want something wider than APS-C 16 millimeter, you might have an issue. You might want the 7 to 14 millimeter on Panasonic. The issue is that the f-stop is only 4, so you're gonna get like 0 bokeh, so that's not good. What was? I was missing a couple up here. I will say more about the rebrand in a second. I'm just trying to read all these. Bye, Paul. Got to go. I just wanted to drop in and say hi. Peace all day, every day. Hello, Saruki Loka. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? 19 viewers. This is awesome. What's up, everybody? Yeah, that's why I was thinking of getting the SL2 with the 10 to 18. Yeah, I don't like the stabilization. I don't like... There's a lot of things on the Canon SL2 that I don't like and make me hesitant to buy, especially because you have a camera, but it's not like you want a big upgrade, and you might want to check out Panasonic. It's totally up to you, bro. It's totally up to you. Maybe I can send you a website that compares all of it. It's really, really cool. So, yeah. So let's talk about the rebrand a little bit more. So I have a whole bunch of ideas. I have a lot of shows. I'm not going to be very descriptive because there's a lot that's secret. But there is... I've been polling you guys on Twitter and Instagram for the past few days, and I've been getting some really good feedback on what you guys like, what times you guys like me to upload, etc., etc., etc. So we will all see. But basically, I'm planning on doing #AskPaul on Mondays, but everything will be refined, so it'll be better than what it is now. Wednesdays, I'm gonna have a catalog video, which will be just more of a video at my set, just like a talking head video. Then on Friday, I'll have my podcast. Then on Saturday, I'll have either a film, kind of like the Why I Create, the Toolbox video that I did a really long time ago. You're Gonna Die in 5 Minutes, different stuff like that. I'm going to have some of that stuff on Saturdays, but it's not going to only be that on Saturdays, because those take me a very long time to do. So I will have some videos of me talking at my set, videos you guys ask, like for instance, people have been asking, what's my lighting setup? Like videos like that. I'm going to do more of like those kinds of videos, and I will be uploading those on Saturdays. The other thing that I want to upload on Saturdays is have a really cool idea of a video, like a collab series that I'm still in development of, and I am in communications with a couple people, but I'm not anywhere near as I want to be. So I want to interview some people, their creator-wise, which will be a show kind of like for small YouTuber like us collabing, so it's going to be really awesome. So, and then the other thing that I'm toying with is interviewing interesting people, but there's another idea which I may end up going with the different thing, but I don't know if that will end up being like my channel wise, and that's the reason I've been having an issue figuring out niche wise, like that's the issue on my part. So yeah, I have the SL2. It's like a mini, yeah, the SL2 is like a mini DSLR, which means you can add battery grips. It does not have weather sealing, which I need because I'm stupid in the rain and snow. Dude, I feel you. What's up, Eric D? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, people? Yeah, I feel like it is a mini DSLR. There's a lot of downsides to the SL2. You definitely need to look into it. That's an important purchase. How much is the SL2 compared to the other one? Please don't end the video. I gotta do something and I want to come back. Well, I'll be on for the next half an hour or so. I'll be on for a little after 9 o'clock. I'm planning on being on here for a little over an hour. So if it'll be under in the next, just come back whenever, dude. I'll be on here if I'm on here. So you can always watch the replay on the link. So that's gonna be awesome. But the biggest thing rebrand wise that I'm excited about, because I'll be able to have like a consistent vibe, because right now I've pretty much just been using beats from Epidemic Sound. Like for instance, you guys probably won't be able to hear this, one sec, but I've pretty much just been using beats kind of like this. And like those beats are great, and you can get some really cool stuff, like, you know, like there's a lot of really cool tracks on Epidemic Sound, but the issue is that they don't have, like, it's not original. So, you know, there's definitely there's an issue there, but I'm so excited for when we can get original music for the channel. It's going to be so awesome, and everything's going to have a consistent vibe. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope because like Taylosif has his signature stuff in every video, and that's really kind of what I'm going for. Not a Taylosif tech like channel vibe, but a like when you go on his channel, you feel the same every time you go on his channel. He's a really cool guy. I don't know him, but I really like his stuff. It's so cool for me to see because that's like kind of my dream of where he's been getting to. Like, I would love to have an entire media company centered around like my own stuff, and for him to be able to then get an office, like literally watching that video gets me so like excited. Not like, oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan, but like because that's where I want to be in a couple years. Like that's gonna be so awesome, and I can't wait for that. Flip out screen, Sony's annoying. Yeah, there's no flip out screen. That's annoying. But I have found that flip out screen can also be distracting by borrowing a friend's Canon. You just kind of have to work around that, cause like for instance, I need a flip screen on my camera, but the thing is that I don't look at myself. You just kind of have to get into a habit of looking at the lens. Now, it is kind of hard for me on my iMac because literally I cannot see the lens at all. It's just a border on my computer. It's just there. So, you know, I try to look at you guys, but it's kind of hard. But, like, you know, set-wise, I never look at myself. I only look at myself to frame up the shot and, you know, fix my hair, if you know what I'm saying. So, that was cringy. So, how was it using my name as a brand? I was wondering whether there's any advantages to using your name. Yes and no. Yet the no advantage to using your name is that you don't have a brand. So you're not gonna have Paul Grossclothes Gaming or Paul Grossclothes Podcast or whatever. Like, For instance, if we're since I was talking about Taylosive in a minute ago, let's just use him for example. So Taylosive wise, his name, I think you should have a one name. Like my brand used to be PTG, but then because that's my initials. But the thing is that doesn't really fit what I'm doing now. So so I'm not doing that. We will have to see. The biggest pro to using your name is that you're searchable. So no one has there's a very low chance that people have your name, and I feel like Peter McKinnon is rocking with that. So you got Sarah Dici. I think the difference between, I said this to Aiden Robbins, but the difference between using a brand name and your name is, do you want people to watch your brand or fall in love with you? And I think that's that's the best way to put it, because you don't watch Taylosive for Drew. You might, but most of the people that watch Taylosive is for the content that he's making. Whereas if he had his name Drew, blanking on his last name, people would be subscribed for him. And that's like Sarah Dici wise. People subscribe to Sarah Dici because they like her. People subscribe to Casey Neistat because they like Casey Neistat. And that's where I'm trying to go with my channel, is kind of, I want people to be invested in what I want to be invested in. And having it as a complete brand, I'm not saying I won't ever make a brand, because I really do want to make a brand. But I really do want to have a personal brand that is just true to me. And I think that's important. So I'm using a brand name, but I wondered if there were any of it. Yeah. Epidemic Sound sucks. I tried, and every good song Peter McKinnon used. I know, every good song Peter McKinnon uses. I literally had like a list of songs I was going to use, and then every freaking day, I go on Peter McKinnon, and oh, look what song he uses. And that's why I really wanted my own original tracks. So, love the idea, Latif. That's awesome. Hello, Let's Doodle. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've said hello yet. Stella Films is something in the middle, right? Or should it be Stella Bloomfield? You might want to change it to Stella Bloomfield. I'm just saying, because the style of content you're making, I don't know. Because I used to be PTG Productions, and then I used to be PTG, and then now I'm my name. So we will see. But yeah, as Stella Films, I would definitely, maybe, you might want to change it. So yeah, that's awesome. What's up, fantastic Thea? How are you doing? What's up, everybody? So yeah, I pretty much have talked about the rebrand, and yeah, it's been good. So is there anything that you guys want to chat about? I'm just reading the comments. I can't say much about my rebrand because I don't want to spoil anything, and I hate when people take my freaking ideas. People take my ideas all the freaking time. Oh, jeez, it's really annoying. I feel like whenever I tweet an idea, tweet a vague idea is one thing, but when I tweet an actual video idea, I swear the next day or 2 days later, I see it pop up, and it's really annoying. And I was gonna do kind of like a Peter McKinnon, like Paul Gross tips or whatever, and then like 4 other YouTubers did the same exact thing, like a couple days after I tweeted. I'm not saying they copied me exactly, but whatever. I don't know. Do you think Sound of Text works for my style of content? Sound of Tech, bro, yes and no. Looking at your content, there's definitely I think it fits, but I feel like the Sound of Tech, you need something searchable, and I think that's the biggest issue I was having with PTG Productions and PTG. I'm not saying change it to your name, but especially your profile picture. I like your profile picture because it's your logo, but when you're commenting on people's posts, you really want you to be recognizable, and I think that's important. And I've found a lot of new subscribers from commenting on people's videos because people see my profile picture and they click on it and that kind of stuff like that. Welcome, Max, to the live stream. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Just planning the future. Oh, that reminds me, after this live stream. Oh, geez, I'm kicking myself now. I have a video. I have tomorrow's video to edit. One of the last videos before the rebrand. I am halfway done editing that, so that'll be important. I totally forgot because I was on the phone with Randy, and before that, there was, like, I was working on Premiere, so I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. What's up, Max? Awesome, can't wait for your future content. Thank you, Stella Films. I can't wait either. It's going to be so awesome, and that's why I want to take a week break, because when you're constantly uploading, you're constantly putting out content, which is great, but you can't really have time to plan. I'm super excited for your rebrand. I hope no one steals it. I hope no one steals it too, and that's why I'm trying to be as vague but as informative as possible. So that's an important and definitely an important thing, because if you're vague, people can't really steal it, but if you're too informative, people can steal it. But I don't think anyone's going to steal my exact kind of thing. Could I explain my rebrand in 30 seconds or less? So, yes, let's start the timer for 30 seconds. Start a timer for 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. So the rebrand is basically, I have videos for this next week. I'm taking the week off, and then I'm coming back to YouTube with a complete rebrand. We're going to have original music for the channel. There's going to be consistent vibe. I'm going to have just better videos. I'm going to have, literally it's just better videos overall, but the biggest thing is that there's new profile pictures, new banners, and I've been working on some of that stuff. I have 5 seconds left. Basically, it's just an overhaul of what I'm doing with original music, and everything's going to have a consistent vibe, and that's really what I'm going for. Okay, timer's done. Biggest thing is making a consistent vibe. That's my biggest thing there. Because, I haven't had a complete consistent vibe, and I really want a consistent vibe. So, reacting to your guys' polls on the Twitter sphere and the Instagram, it looks like it's going to be mostly video. Still the videos that I'm doing now, but more like refined. So, like, my podcast will be more videos, kind of like how I used to do net neutrality videos and how I used to do, the video on Logan Paul, which I will do some of those occasionally, but most of those will be podcast format. So let's just say someone does something like this, or net neutrality brings back up again. I might make that part of the Paul Gross Close show. I think that's going to be awesome. So you'll be more recognizable with a consistent vibe, and that's good with your channel. I agree. I also am going to try and find a consistent thumbnail style, because I have had a semi-consistent thumbnail style, but it's not as good as I want, if you know what I'm saying. Like, some of my videos look a little bit different than other ones, so I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Kind of like the Kyle Kazusi show, right? Sambo Jambo, I know what you comment on my video. I checked him out. Yes and no. The Paul Gross Close show is going to be only once a week instead of multiple times a day, but it's going to be once a week where I kind of pick in a topic that I want to talk about. Yeah, it's not going to be the brand of my channel. It's more like going to be kind of like a community time with you guys. I think that's going to be interesting, because I don't really have a set, like, obviously we have live streams and we can communicate with live streams, but not everyone can jump on the live streams, and I kind of feel like having one video a week that's not edited except for like the very beginning of me introducing it is very important. And I think that will be a good way to build audience, because it's all about the content strategy. So I've learned a whole lot about content strategy recently. Hey, Paul, love your website, by the way. I don't right now, by the way, and that's why I'm redoing it right now, by the way. So, yeah, I'm making it extremely more minimalistic, very, very simple, because I feel like it's kind of that right now. It's very clean, but I don't love it, so I hope to be doing that. I should have enough money to pay for WordPress, because I am piggybacking off my work boss's WordPress account for my current website. So there's some downsides to that. Like, for instance, if I buy like plugins, I don't get those plugins for life. And also, I've been making on the DV theme, so I can't switch the DV theme around. So it's a good website right now, but it's not where I want it to be, and especially since I'm gonna start doing podcasts on live streams, we are gonna see. I think we're getting 40 at some point. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently in Rochester, it's 36 degrees.
36 degrees over here.
Tonight,
36 degrees. Awesome. Okay, you can shut up now. Hopefully my address didn't come up there. I did not think that was gonna happen. Why'd you expose me, Alexa? Shut up. I'm not talking to you. I love you, but I'm not talking to you. Okay. Okay, lucky you, it's freezing outside. It is cold. I hate the cold. And we should totally move to LA. LA is where it's at. It's not cold in LA. I want to move to LA. Time zones are a big issue with having all your subs view them. I'm in New Zealand, so I always miss them, but at least I can make this one. Yeah, dude. I totally understand because time zones are crazy. I mean, literally, that's why I want to have the podcast. And I'm toying with the idea of maybe doing live streams like earlier today or later today sometimes, or maybe even Saturday nights, because for some of you that's Sunday morning. So kind of like throughout the 24 hours, I kind of want to phase in live streams to just see what we can do in there. I think that's going to be a really good way to communicate with all you guys, because right now there's only been like 15 to 20 people that's been able to watch at one time. So it's very interesting to see who can watch at what time. So it's Monday afternoon there. Holy crap. It all depends on your time zone. Time zones are an odd thing. So yeah, and that's why I kind of want to play around. And that's the other reason why I like the podcast idea of like uncut, because there's no like real boundaries. Because whereas with the videos that I do at my set and the future videos that I'm going to do at the podcast set, it's more like it's all edited down, because I'm very particular about people's time. So it's all edited down, so people basically watch the only important stuff. But if I can have an uncut thing, it's more personal. So I think that's going to be important for growing an audience. So 40 degrees Celsius. I'm an idiot and don't really understand Celsius, so I'm sorry. D-Man, it seems everyone knows where you are living. I know, D-Man. Thank you for sharing that you found my address in one of my older videos. You are a cool subscriber. You're a cool guy. Thank you for doing that, because I did not realize that. After 6,000 people watched that video, that was disappointing, but thank you. In Arizona, it's 70 Fahrenheit. Holy John TL. I wish I was living in Arizona with you, buddy. Jeez, I wish that was the weather. It's like, I think it was 20-something degrees here. So yeah, 38 here. It's crazy where everyone lives. I wish it wasn't so cold. I hate the cold, and I really just don't like the cold. The cold is not what I like, you know. I prefer warm. I do like sweatshirts. I like the idea of live streams. Time zones are a critical issue, but you have handled it well. I do too. Thank you, Billy Walter T. I think I'm going to kind of do live streams throughout the day. I've been toying with that, but I don't know if people are going to be able to watch, because most of my audience is in this kind of time zone. What was your question? Where do you showcase your freelance projects, Paul? You talk about them from time to time, but I'd love to see some of your work. Freelance-wise, I don't really showcase that anywhere. I'll show it to clients. Right now, I'm not really looking for client work. I have a wedding this next year, but after that, I will be able to show client work. But my plan is that I won't need much client work, because I really would just like to make a job on my own stuff. So yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, sorry, dude. I did not mean to ignore your question. I don't have any uploaded. I do some. They're not really that good though. Like, I haven't had a freelance project in a while. The biggest thing is that I work to edit during the summer, and like for like a church, so that's that. But I pretty much kind of want to spend the summer. I'm going to see if I can kind of work 2 days. I mean, possibly 3, but pretty much 2 days. I'm getting really fast editing, but I kind of just go like bam. So like Monday morning I go till Monday night, and I wake up Tuesday morning and do that, and I get all the stuff done, and then I basically have Wednesday to the next Monday of time where I can only spend on my YouTube stuff. Like, I literally, sure, I'll hang out with my friends some, but I really just want to spend this next summer to really develop my channel in my future, because I hate when people wait till they're an adult, because you miss so much time. So let me give you guys an analogy. So let's just say we got one person, two person. They're both They're both they are both 20 years old. So this is Jimmy and this is Bob. Okay, they're both 20 years old. Now, this is Jimmy, this is Bob. Okay, Jimmy over here started his YouTube channel when he was 15. Now, Bob started his YouTube channel when he was 20. Now, they're both the same age. Bob didn't want to start his YouTube channel when he was younger because he thought it would be cringy. So, really, Jimmy is actually making better content than Bob is because Jimmy started earlier and he got all that practice. You're screwing yourself when you don't do your craft, and that's why I want to spend as much time as I possibly can so that I can blow everyone out of the water when I'm an adult. So that's the important thing. I wouldn't wish that in the summer. I guess so. What is the weather in Arizona in the summer, John TL? That would be interesting to know. How hard is it to film a wedding? You feel pressure to make it awesome? Yeah, I feel you. I've never done a wedding before, so I'll have my first wedding in September. I kind of have a quality standard, so I definitely think it'll turn out well. I'm hopeful that it won't be super stressful, but as I've said multiple times, I don't want to do freelance as my main thing. I really want it to be more residual income, occasionally possibility, just like the PTG Conversions behind me. Now I basically am now in profitable. So now I'm profitable with the company. So basically now anybody that sends me stuff, I'm making money. The thing is that I don't really want to spend any money on that company, and I don't want to really promote it because that's not really what I want to do. So I may, this will be interesting, do like a sponsored. So I'll sponsor my own company, and that will be interesting to see if I can get any people from there. But if I don't, I'm not going to push it because I know how people feel about advertisements. So yeah, you made me realize I should start now so I can be better when I'm older. I think I'm going to start posting videos sometime this year. You should totally do that. I really don't like when people wait. You need to start because, for instance, I'm kicking myself for not starting even earlier because before my stroke, as I said in multiple videos, I wasn't that motivated to do what I wanted to do. So, there was really a roadblock for me personally because, I feel like everyone's bullied, but I was dealing with some, criticism with time. It kind of put me into a depression. So that sucked, and that could have partially caused my stroke. I don't know, but that's a possibility. But I basically just played video games all day. I was really down, depressed, that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, definitely start because I'm really regretting a lot of the time that I used to spend. So yeah, definitely start now. I want to start with some freelance to get experience with clients and get my name out there. Definitely do that. I've done tons of stuff. We don't really get much payback from different stuff. I know everything's not about getting payback from different things, but there's definitely, for instance, I've done stuff for churches, and sometimes I'll work for free. Definitely work for free when you're starting out. I'm not against working for free. I know I was in a conversation with Roberto Blake on Twitter about working for free, and I think he understood me after I was saying my point, but he was talking about doing free work, and I was like, the thing I don't like about free work is sometimes you get cheated out of your money, and also sometimes he thinks that people will sometimes abuse your power when people are paying you. But I was talking to him about how, really people also will abuse your power because they're paying you. They're not paying you. So you're basically doing work for free. So they can continue asking you to do things, and it's not any more money on them. So it is an interesting idea there. So Roberto Blake and I were talking about that on the Twitter sphere. But yeah, definitely try, do some freelance projects, do some for free, do some for paid, not a lot, but don't wait, you'll regret it in the long run. I agree, Eric D, I did regret it in the long I know I'm young, and it's stupid for me to say that because I'm freaking 15 years old and making content better than a lot of people my age, but the thing is that I wish I started even earlier because I would be even better than I would be now. So how do you make freelance in a small town? There's 2.5 thousand people in your town. I think the biggest thing is reach out of your town too. I know that's easy for me to say, but what you might need to do is basically, Facebook is an extreme tool. As much as I hate Facebook, you can't deny everyone, if they are over the age of 20, has Facebook. So literally, your entire 2.5 thousand people community is on Facebook. So make a Facebook page with your company, build like a little show reel of some of the stuff that you've done, or like make a fake video and put that on Facebook, and then ask a whole lot of your friends. Pretty much ask every single solitary one of your friends to like the page, and when more people like the page, you can share it and people share. So yeah, I hate Facebook as well. I think it's the stupidest social network. But the issue is that that's where the people are. I have issues with YouTube, but the thing is that I upload to YouTube because there's people like, dude, your name, what are you doing? Dude, you have a horrible name. Jeez. Can I do that? I don't know. There we go. So definitely I would work on it now. As much as I hate it, get Facebook, because it's your most it's gonna be your biggest reach to people. As much as I hate it. Instagram. So for instance, you might find some people on Instagram. The biggest thing is that most people, I know some of you guys around here are like, I don't have Facebook. Pretty much, if you're in a 2.5 thousand town, the people that are gonna be your potential clients have Facebook. No one likes Facebook and everyone uses it. I agree, dude. I really don't like Facebook. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Definitely, I think Facebook's your best bet for growing a small business if you're starting filmmaking, and trying to reach out to everyone in your community and make sure every person knows you're trying to make some videos and you're trying to end up making some money. I would definitely do some for free if they keep coming back. You have to do some for free to build up a show reel, and I would maybe do your first 3 for free. Roberto Blake might say 10. I would say 3, because the issue is that in your small town, you might run out of people to sell to. So if you can get 3, but in that 3 really build a demo reel, that might be your smartest way of going about it. I don't know. Hit me up with that. We can talk about that. What's up, Mild Tunes? Welcome to the live stream. Just gonna ignore that. Hey, sorry, I'm not trying to ignore that. Ignore that, man. Mild, you my man. I'm not trying to ignore that. I was just in a conversation with my man, Sound of Tech. I'm not trying to ignore everybody, but I'm just, not trying to be me, guys. What's up, Admiral Holdo? Hey, what's up, Admiral Holdo? How are you doing? That was totally a great ending to The Last Jedi, man. You really did a great job, Admiral Holdo. Respect. That was pretty epic ending. But let's not spoil it to anybody who has not seen Star Wars, which you have not. Why are you alive? Come on, see Star Wars. Come on. I mean, it's a relatively good movie. It's not the best Star Wars movie, but I feel you. Star Wars is good. Thank you, Admiral Hodo. Respect. My issue is what are they gonna do with Leia? I'm really worried about Leia. That could be a totally different topic, but I'm really worried because they're not gonna bring her back in CGI, which I can agree and disagree with at the same time. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope they don't just. The end crawl says Leia Organa is gone. The end. Like, that would suck. That would suck. See ya. Get working on that video. Won't be on here for too much longer. Maybe 15 minutes. But, yeah, this has been a really good live stream. I feel like we've had a consistent viewership of like 15 to 20 people. That's freaking awesome. And I think the community, the active community, is growing. We're weeding some people out. I think it's great. I want to do live streams like this each Sunday around this time, like 8 to 9 EST. I am toying with the idea. I am toying with the idea of doing live streams at different times of the day. Switching to Mac tomorrow. Have not used one in 10 years. Any advice? No, he did not cause trouble, Admiral Hodo. Switching to the Mac tomorrow. Okay, any advice? The biggest thing, do you have an iPhone? That's the biggest thing, too, because if you have an iPhone, you're gonna have a lot of continuity awesomeness. You can do tons of stuff. AirDrop footage from your phone to your computer. There's a lot. It all depends on the Mac that you have. I think the pros with Mac is that the continuity is so flush together and amazing. I love it. I love the Apple ecosystem. I could never go PC route. It's great. As much as I'm tempted to, because they can actually get some better processors. I'm an Apple sheep for life. Do you have an iPhone and iPad? I have an iPhone. I have an old iPad. So that's the thing. Other advice though, I really don't know other advice. The biggest thing is just everything's supposed to work. So let it work and don't try and force it to do other things. I think that's the thing there. Also, I love the brand Apple. I love the brand Apple too. I really like Apple. I think they're a great little company. They definitely have some flaws. I'm not the first person to admit that. But they have a lot of flaws, and it sucks because they're a great company. But the thing is that they have a lot of flaws. Android user, I feel you. I'm tempted to switch to Samsung in a couple years, but Apple is the best to me. Apple needs to focus on quality control, but can't argue with the quality. That's a stupid statement. Apple needs to focus on quality control, but you can't argue with the quality. So like, I agree with you. I feel like the quality control compartment. I need to be in control of Apple for like 5 years, and I think they'd be on track. I'm happy with my Pixel. You have a Pixel? How is the Pixel? I know. I realized that when I said I just called Apple a little company. I felt bad after that. I was like, they're just a cute little company, and then I realized, oh yeah, that's stupid. Samsung and Android, it's complicated. Got to go, Admiral Hodo. Peace. I'm on Samsung, but I love Macs for editing videos. I agree. Fantastic, Thea. Macs, I definitely think are better. I have a 5K iMac, and I wish I had a laptop. And I think if you're getting a first computer, I would definitely get a laptop. And I wish I kind of got a laptop, but the biggest thing is that with the 5K monitor and 27 inches, you really can see every pixel of what you're editing. And I just feel like the Apple ecosystem, the monitors, the color, it's just so much better on Apple products for video production, photo production. I think it's amazing. Pixel is amazing. Owning a Mac makes me want to use an iPhone. I love the iPhone, but the ecosystem kills me. I'm waiting for a good iPhone because my iPhone 7 is going to work perfectly fine, and I'm not upgrading for an extremely, extremely long time. The iPhone 10 is a beautiful phone, but it has so many flaws, and I'm not going to buy it. Honestly, it's a beta product, and I don't even think it should be made, because the thing is that the iPhone 10 really was supposed to be the year after the iPhone 8, but they were like, oh, we can make it faster, so they just rushed it. As many people would have been mad for the iPhone 8 to come out and it literally to be the same exact thing, I would have been so happy, and I would have been totally down for waiting for the iPhone 10. I would have been so down for waiting. I would have waited. I think so many other people would have been totally fine with waiting for another year to get, amazing and a way more better device. What's up, Diamond Jedi Gaming? Awesome. I would love to have the iPhone 10 if it was cheaper, but they're not making it cheaper. I know, I don't really get that. Like, they're discontinuing it before it even has its 1-year cycle, which, I don't know. Is self-promo allowed? Just wondering. Sure, totally, self-promo yourself, man. That you could self-promo, man. Tell me about the rebrand of the channel. I can get back into that in a little bit when we wrap up here in a couple minutes. I don't like how the whole iPhone X came out and it felt way too rushed. I agree. And the other software isn't even there for the best experience. I know. I feel like iOS 11 and the iPhone 10 just completely dropped the ball with their quality control, and really not happy with what they're doing. I'm really, really not happy with what they're doing. And it makes me upset because I love Apple. I really love Apple. Everyone feel free to subscribe. That self-promo there, it's just like so shameless. It's just like, feel free to subscribe. Just feel free to, like, oh my gosh, that's great. What would you say to someone, aka me, who wants a main channel but also wants a sports channel, desert exploration channel, and ham radio channel? One sec. I'll get back to you in a second. What's up, Oliver? Welcome to the stream. Oh, jeez, you gotta go. I feel you, Oliver. I totally understand. I'll see you, bro. See you, Latif. I'm gonna be wrapping up here in the next few minutes. Anyways, but what would I say to someone who has a main channel but also wants a sports channel? Don't put everything in the same channel, because you're gonna end up dealing with subscriber burn, and subscriber burn is your worst enemy on YouTube, because if people watch your video, see a Diamond Jedi Gaming, peace, have a good night's sleep. But basically, if you have your videos and people subscribe because you made I love pink princesses, and basically you decide to then do a Minecraft Let's Playing channel, no one's going to want to watch your Minecraft Let's Playing channel because everyone decided to subscribe to you from your pretty princesses video. So the base my analogies are so weird and like oddball, I don't understand anymore. So basically, people don't watch one video, then they don't watch two video, and then YouTube kind of hides your content from them. So that's not good. So that's the more important thing. I would definitely try, see Eric D, I would definitely try and make separate channels for everything that you want to do, and focus on one at a time and build them up each at its own time, because the problem is that you're going to have an issue with running out of time to focus on all the channels. What I would do is figure out which one you want to do the best and start with that, and then slowly, once you're done with that, do the other ones and kind of like build it up as a community. So if you ever looked at like Taylosoph, so you have Taylosoph Talks, Taylosoph Movie Reviews, there's a whole lot of stuff on there. So there's a lot of stuff like that, and yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Kind of make like a brand and have a whole bunch of stuff on that brand. But yeah, definitely. Firstly, I would even just make videos that are trials and upload them, and I wouldn't really work on like promoting them and the algorithm and that kind of stuff like that. Just figure out your style, and that's what I've been doing, and I've just recently have been finding some traction. So see you, Latif, see you, everybody. Okay, let's talk about the rebrand. So I'm wrapping up this live stream in 10 minutes sharp. So we've been on for an hour. I kind of want to make these live streams about an hour because I got stuff to do, you got stuff to do, and yeah, that's the important thing here. So yeah, so basically, did I get AdWords? I did get AdWords to work. I'm working on it right now, but I'm not gonna spend much on it because I'm paying for a musician for my channel, etc., etc. So here's the rebrand before we wrap this video up. So in detail, basically, I have videos for this next week. #AskPaul is tomorrow. A Wednesday video podcast on Friday, and I'm gonna have a video explaining the week off on Saturday, and then I'm going to be taking the week off, and then I'm just going to be uploading a podcast probably, and I'll still do a live stream, and there's a lot of different stuff like that, and I'll have a little things like that. I plan on only leaving for 1 week, but I may need to leave for 1.5. I don't know. I don't think I will, but it'll all depend on where I get, because when I come back, I'll have a consistent flow. My editing will be the same between every single solitary video. I'll have custom music for my channel. The vibe will be the same, and I'll have a really consistent feel, which is going to be awesome. I can only stay for a few moments. Got school. School is not cool, Redstone Sith. I feel you, man. I feel bad for you, man. Sorry. Get that school done, man. I feel you. What would you do a video in the future explaining the YouTube algorithm, or have you already done that? I have not already done that. That's an interesting idea, and I may do that because I do have a lot of tools that I use that literally not a lot of people use, and you should probably know about it if you want to start getting some traction on the algorithm, because I can compete on the algorithm with people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So, you know that, I mean, definitely I could do a video on that, sure. Maybe one of my Saturday videos when I'm not out of ideas, but I'm still working on what Saturday videos will be. But I want to have a bunch of vidIQ is not what I use. I don't really like vidIQ that much, but I'm looking into it as another tool to use, but that's not anything that I use right now. But basically, I really I'll do that, but there's like a whole bunch of different stuff that I'm toying with doing on Saturdays, like a short, different stuff. Like I'm still developing. I'm not gonna say something and then not do it. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth So I'm making a Facebook page for my freelance filmmaking. Should I use my own name? Probably because my name will be the most known in my town. No, don't do that. Do your brand name, because you can have your name in there. Because like people will know it's you though, because you can have like employed. You can have people be employed, and you invite people to do stuff. So yeah, so I wish I could do videos every day. That would be awesome. Dude, that would be awesome too. I'm toying with the idea of doing that in the summer, but I don't know. I don't think I will though, because it's going to be rough, but I'm definitely going to be optimizing my summer as much as possible. I'm going to try vidIQ. I'm trying it too, but Morning Fame is the best software, which is paid, but you know, too much editing, G-Man. I feel eventually I will make it for once a week or something. Dude, Rory, you gotta upload more, man. Talking about school, what grade are you in? I'm in 10th grade. Summer for me is gonna be the best. I say that every year, but every year I'm gonna get more and more active. Last summer I wasted a whole lot of time, so you're gonna have to pay for trying the free ones first. I feel you. So, okay, we are gonna wrap up this live stream. This has been a great live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been great. I am going to... Oh, you're homeschooled, by the way. I'm homeschooled, too. Awesome. I'm going to be doing live streams like this once a week on Sundays. If you guys have different times that works best for you, let me know. You can either say it right now or hit me up on Twitter or something like that. So, new video tomorrow. #AskPaul. Make sure to check that out for the next episode of that. So, that's going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining Ask Paul. It's Ask Paul too. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video video tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Super duper excited for everything I have planned. Yeah, this has been fun. I like doing live streams like this. I like talking to you guys. So peace, everyone. I will see you in the next video or live stream or whatever. I'm very awkward. I can never end these. Okay, we're stopping now.